Hey YouTube. Um, we need to talk to Valerie to see what was up with
Without a
her
doubt.
since she was so angry. And we also need to go out, fight a war against the barbarians, and probably save Amiri if things go how they normally do. So, let's get started. Alright, we need to talk. If you're going to bring up that scene in the throne room, don't waste your breath. Eveld completely deserved that speech. Now you had a fight with the storyteller, and you yelled at Lindsay. The storyteller? What business of his, if I have anything left from the order? Does he imagine I'm still carrying around Sheldon's radiant face as a souvenir? And as for Lindsay, she knows full well how her constant babbling about her book irritates me. Captain of the Guard said you were taking it out on random people. So the Captain of the Guard thinks I'm incapable of carrying out my duties to you and your subjects? Perhaps he should change his armor for a judge's mantle if he's so ready to declare such verdicts. Why did you think that pasquinade next to the tavern entrance was about you? Who else could it have been about? The scribbler used to never leave me alone, dogged my heels asking questions whenever I appeared on the street, and now she looks away angrily. Listen to yourself. Why all this pile? I want to help you. She twists her lips and look away, as if she wants to end the conversation. Wait. When the girl starts talking again, her voice sounds soft. Please forgive me, Titus. I don't understand your worries. My behavior over the last few weeks has indeed left much to be desired. I don't know why I'm doing these things. I'm not going to bring up her scar right away. Only you can figure out what's bothering you. I was wrong when I thought I didn't care about the scar on my face. On the contrary. Since it appeared, it's like the world around me has changed. Wherever I went before, my admirers, followers, and bards used to follow me around. Now it's like I'm invisible. Worse, I see how those I try. I see how those I talk to, trying hard not to look at the scar. It's like it undid me completely. Valerie stops again, absently running the tips of her fingers over the ugly scar on her face. I've never seriously imagined what would happen if I lost my beauty. I thought my actions would speak much louder than my appearance, but now I'm having doubts in this and everything else I keep telling myself. Yeah, I think you're letting your old beliefs cover your pain and disappointment. Let yourself grieve for what you've lost. Valerie looks down. I don't know how to be weak, Titus. This is not what I was taught. You know, when they buried my grandmother, I didn't shed a tear. My mother was frightened for my cold heart, and my father thought this was another reason I should become one of Sheldon's paladins. But in fact, I simply don't know how to weep over something I've lost. Thank you. Now I know what to do. Since I don't know how to cry and wail, I'll do something useful. There's a lot of people I need to apologize to. Seems like talking to her was all that needed to happen there. It's interesting.
Hey, get him on!
Let's see, I've got, 102,000 gold right now. I suspect I'm getting
I
close to
will
the end
guide
of this
us.
chapter. Okay, let's see where I need to head to stop these bandits. I mean barbarians. The Glenabon Uplands. Not sure exactly where that is. Oh. Yeah, you can just barely make out Glenabon written there. Alright, let's head to the old abandoned bears campsite. And then head out from there. I see an exclamation mark on Kingdom. Going to just double check that nothing critical popped up in the last minute or two. Probably is important, but we'll get to it when Amir is not about to die by charging headlong into an army. Oh, hey. On the bank, to our utter surprise, we saw a ferry. Its rough-sounding ferryman smelled like onions and trouble. He told us that the problem of pirates on the river had been resolved. A group of Numerians has gone downstream and scared off all the pirates. He told us then a heartbreaking story of his friend, who once robbed travelers but was wise enough to yield to the Numerians, and now was living the miserable life of an honest man. Against all my expectations, we got to the other side without any trouble. Lol.
More strong. Thanks.
Okay. Let's take a nap and then see what's at this grassland. Ah. He is way better at cooking than my main guy. But my main guy only has 5 perception. Oh, we'll see what happens. Dang, this is a long load time. Well, here's Mary. You're here. Great. It's about time. The battle hasn't started yet. We may still have enough time to pull this off. Here, meet Quart of the Tiger Lords. He's Dugath's apprentice and a cleric, too. A really smart one. They're on our side, and the two of us have an agreement. Just listen to him. He'll explain things. I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll be brief. We're sick and tired of Armag and his crazy witches. You want to help the Brevins, and we want to pull our kin out of this senseless slaughter. Our interests coincide. The voice of reason? I certainly didn't expect that here. I suppose even Numerian barbarians can be capable of looking for boring peace over a good round of carnage. Why are you unhappy with Armag? A chieftain's job is to fight for the wealth and glory of his tribe, not to cram vague bullcrap about some great future down the throats of his tribesmen. The real Armag once made all of Numeria tremble before the Tiger Lords. What has this Armag done? Sent our people to their deaths for no reason, and he'll continue to do so in the future. Why should we even fight the Brevins, for goodness sake? Is anyone going to pay us for it? Oh, the sisters? Dream on. We're tired of being used as pawns in a game we don't even understand. Let's use you as an example. Perhaps you're not the most important person in the River Kingdoms, but you're certainly not an enemy to yourself and your people, right? Now put yourself in our shoes. Imagine your chieftain calls on you and orders you to take all your people and jump off a cliff, all because some old crone foretold that it was your destiny. What would you do? Yeah, I guess a leader like that should be thrown off the cliff instead before he kills all his people. Exactly, that's just what we thought. If you call yourself a chieftain, you should care for your tribe. And if you can't, you can go straight to the abyss. I thought your goal was to seize and plunder Rostov. That's what Armag said, but he underestimated the size of Brevoy's army. He said their forces would be 1/3 the size, and they haven't even received your reinforcements yet. Our today's enemies are just a fracture of Brevoy's forces. It's crystal clear to us that, with those forces in their walls, Rostov is too much for us. All we could achieve would be to weaken the Sword Lord's army. I'm sure the Sertovas would be happy with that, but what's in it for us? The Sertovas won't be paying, because we dragged our butts here of our own accord. I hear the voice of greed, not honor and valor. The only thing between these people and violence is lack of payment. If someone paid for it, they'd gladly take up arms against a peaceful village. Hey, easy, we're fighters. We fight with other fighters, not plow-pushing weaklings. I'm not convinced. Mary is pretty far away from here. How'd you find yourself near Rostlin's borders? We traveled through Pitex. Why King Iravetti led us through is a mystery to us, though. There were rumors among the fighters that he was the one who hired us to attack Rostov, but now we know for sure that no one's even paying us for the expedition. I hate getting caught in a charade like that, but more than that, I hate any chieftain who would put on such a charade for their people. If you get rid of Armag, who will be your new chieftain? We'll find someone. That's not important right now. That's a power vacuum waiting to happen. Our main objective is to take out Armag. Even a mindless baby would be a better chieftain than this madman who obeys these harpies' every word and destroys his own tribe. Alright, what's the plan? Long story short, with a little help I can sneak into the camp. I'll find Armagh and the sisters and rip their heads off. It's a great plan. Just one person? In the meantime, you take your reinforcements to the Brevins. The sight of your army and news of Armagh's deposition should be enough to convince our brothers and sisters to retreat. Is that all? I feel like you're keeping something from me, Amiri. Is it that obvious? Crap, I'm such a bad liar. Fine, here's the thing. I have one more thing to do there. My tribe, the Six Bears, is at the Tiger Lord's campsite. Normally I'd just say screw them all, but, well, they have Nilak with them, and I won't let anyone hurt her. Got it? Maybe we should all sneak into the camp together. What? Sneaking into the camp together isn't an option. Amiri's from the Six Bears, so she can easily pass as one of our people. That trick won't work with you, though. Besides, you have an army to lead. Without that, the whole plan will be pointless. I'm pretty sure Amiri's gonna die or get captured or something, but alright. You prepared yourself? Once we start, there's no turning back. It could be a while before you have a chance to take care of any other matters. Alright, let's go.
I need a challenge.
Alright, cool. She's gonna need items. She won't be up against undead. That's probably her best bet right now. But this thing does hit pretty hard. Still, this hits much more accurately. Especially when she rages and gets the Furious bonus. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to spare for her. She doesn't have any use magic device, so
I'm listening.
this is what she's got. A gray-haired, heavily scarred barbarian sits by the tent. He seems to be nodding off, but as soon as Mary approaches, he gives her a close look. Well, good day to you, beauty. Can't say I recognize you, unfortunately. Where are you from? I'm from the Six Bears. My name is, Remy, yeah. Ah, bears. You're late, kiddo. Get lost, did ya? Your tribe's headed out long ago with one of the sisters. Only some mischief maker named, whatchamacallit, Nilak, yes. Why'd Nilak stay? Not sure stay is the right word. She was left behind. They trussed up her hands and legs, and left her by Armagh's tent. She was too smart-ass for her own good, and too bold for her age. Tried to talk us into riding. Once Armagh's back, he'll decide what to do with her. Why are you sitting here? Ah, kiddo, my fighting days are long past. No sword could bring me down, no arrow could pierce me, but the teeth of time knot me all the same as you can see. Not much good for the battlefield now, but I sit here and guard the entrance. At least this way I can still make myself useful. Are there any sisters in the camp? There's one who walked around somewhere, I think. Ask around. I'm sure you'll find her in no time. And she'll let you know where to go and what to do. Where's Armagh now? How should I know? He's the chieftain and we're at war. I'd guess he's out commanding his army. Alright, well, gotta go. Hey, hold on. Where do you think you're going? Stop there if you want to keep your hide. You got no idea how angry our dogs are. They don't normally bother locals, but as soon as they smell your kind, anyone from bears, they charge instantly and go straight for the throat. You'd best just take a seat here beside me. The sister will be by soon and she can explain everything for you.
Let's go.
These guys are awfully open to me taking just about all their stuff.
What's that?
No, just push it aside.
On my way.
Alright.
About time.
I have all sorts of doubts about how well this is going to go.
Let's go.
No. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
Weak, pathetic. Tie the girl. She'll be executed after the battle, so everyone can see what happens to those who stand in Armag's way.
Let's, not run into her, I guess. I guess this is a stealth mission.
An ambush, eh? I need a challenge.
Okay. So we didn't get immediately spotted. That bodes well.
Let's go.
While sneaking around the camp, Amiri spotted a familiar cloak nearby. One of the defaced sisters was approaching. Amiri was sure the sorceress would recognize her and raise a fuss if she was spotted. What was she supposed to do in this situation? Amiri turned away and pretended to mend a tent. Mary turned away from the sister and knelt down by one of the tents, attempting to fix its stakes. The witch passed by without a second look. Okay, then we wait and move forward. Hey, where are you going? That's the chieftain's tent. You're not allowed in there. What makes you think I'm not allowed? For all you know, I got permission from our mag himself. If you were permitted, someone would have told me. Our mag said no one but the sisters can pass when he's not around. You definitely don't look like one of them. I know I don't have any diplomacy or bluff. Shut your trap. Are all you bears crazy or just half? Hey everyone, we got a rider here. Tie her up. God damn it. Get a lot further this time.
This won't kill me.
Weak! Pathetic! Tie the girl. She'll be executed after the battle, so everyone can see what happens to those who stand in Armag's way. Now, continue the battle. Armag must leave. No one dares object. It's important. The most important thing in the world.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Well, probably more than one more time. But honestly, Amiri's never won one of her solo fights. So, the probability of her winning against Armag is very low.
I need a challenge.
If, I had to just guess at her stats compared to his. She's close to level 12.
Let's go.
Might have felt a bit better if she were level 12.
An ambush, eh? On my way.
Needed like 6,000 more experience. It'd be pretty rough to get just from combat, but
An ambush, eh?
I have a cat who keeps trying to step on my keyboard. I'm having to keep her on my lap. Alright, let's pick some different options here. I do want to try and mend the tent, and then I want to try and overhear something. Mary didn't make it very far. Without talking to anyone, the sister walked right past the guards and into our mag's tent. Well, the barbarian thought, even better. Now I won't have to chase her.
About time.
Looks like we didn't move while we tried to follow her.
Let's go.
Anything secret up here? No. Let's check out our stats. Persuasion is all of 0. Which means I couldn't possibly bluff or intimidate my way through. Maybe I could just fight some dogs?
I need a challenge. Tear them apart! They go down! What's that?
Okay.
An ambush, eh?
Alright. Ooh, a double X. Those are rare. Here's where we keep getting tied up.
Mine.
Near Armag's tent, Mary spots a familiar figure clad in a gray cloak. The sister stands over Nilek, who's bound and helpless. A dagger gleams faintly in the sister's hand. A dense red fog clouds Miri's eyes, and a roar of anger bursts from her chest. Her body rushes forward, seemingly of its own accord. Her head is empty but for a single ringing thought. Kill, kill, kill. Well, thus ends the stealth. I wonder if they were trying to turn...
Smells like blood! Yes, blood. Who dare shed blood here without first calling Armag?
I wonder if they were trying to turn Nilak into a defaced sister. He's got big bloodshot eyes and a booming voice. Your witch wanted to kill Nilak like cattle, without even a charge or trial. I'm gonna make you answer for that.
The 6 bears crawled to Armag on their bellies, begging for his protection. And this is how they repay the Tiger Lord's hospitality? The girl killed the sister. Armag demands payment in blood. So be it. Armag and the girl will fight before the eyes of Gorum, like in ancient times. 1-on-1. Everyone, gather now. Draw the circle so we may fight. Blood for blood.
Okay. Oh shit, we're straight into it. Yeah, let's do the inspect. Oh, yeah, sure, he's only level 17. 30 AC. So I can hit him on a 15. Yeah, we're straight fucked.
Bring it! This won't kill me!
Weak, pathetic. Tie the girl. She'll be executed after the battle, so everyone can see what happens to those who stand in Armag's way. Now, continue the battle. Armag must leave. No one dares object. It's important. The most important thing in the world.
gonna spend just a second and look up what can possibly happen there. Okay, apparently you're scripted to lose there, so it's fine. It still gives me an X there, but that's according to the internet, that has to happen. Okay,
I
Jumanji.
knew I could count on you. The battle's about to begin, and I won't lie. Without your reinforcements, this battle would be hard on us.
What's the situation? Oh, actually, there's a chance to cut our losses.
You tell a strange tale. Who are these sisters? Why did the Tiger Lords attack us in the first place? This sounds less like a conditional war than a bloody hecatomb. It's like the true reason behind this battle is to sacrifice as many people as possible, on both sides, in the name of some grim deity.
Wow, she read into that way further than I did. Good job.
I'm glad you're an adventurer first and a ruler second in this instance. Perhaps, with the information you've obtained, we'll be able to avoid a slaughter.
Yeah, I mean, we can probably just pay them to not fight us.
Cautiously, I'll draw my forces to yours and begin a slow advance against the enemy. If your contacts spoke true, they should retreat. As for you, your best option is to return to their main camp. If all went as planned, you'll find Armag's body there. If not, then bring that adventurer's instinct to the fore and improvise. Abadar guide you. Do your best. I'd really like to see you again. In this world, I mean.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, let's turn on inspect mode. Getting a little bit of slowdown there. Must be a lot of forces and areas we're not looking at.
Will they ever learn?
Let's see what these guys got.
Forwards.
I think this war is actually going to make me a lot of money. Although, I think I gained some evil points just by saying that.
Without a doubt.
Me see, me keep.
Okay. So we finished with a Miri solo. Still gonna create one more new save. I'll call it a small war. Didn't mean to have caps on. Small war with small caps.
I will guide us.
This bunny's so freaked out.
Done and done. Face me if you
leads on.
dare.
We shall overcome!
So much treasure.
Fine use of my talents.
If they were just wearing
Without a
masterwork
doubt.
armor, I could just loot everything. Anything to inspect here?
Hope it not fight back. Best kind of fight. Yes.
Attack from.
Used to light an enemy with fire first.
Do not hold back!
Is he dead? He's just on the floor.
As dust.
Jubilo still has 13 bombs. Ah, this is the first time someone's ever had a +1 weapon and a masterwork weapon. Instead of both being masterwork or both being +1. Alright, getting closer. I feel like there's gonna discover something here. Nope. Thought for sure I was gonna find an nymph charm or something.
Stand with me.
It's nice how they're distracted by some other targets for a little bit. It's not long, but it's enough to matter.
We shall overcome.
That one went deep.
Together we stand.
And pick up here too, just to make sure. Yep.
Let's finish them quick.
Your life
I am true.
Strike as one.
Be easy.
What a waste. Become as dust.
Knife time.
Do not hold back.
I'm starting to think I should just pick up everything and then drop the things I don't need later. Miri's inventory is suddenly on me. That bodes poorly. My kitty's sleeping over my left hand, but it's still on the keyboard, so I can still do what I need to do.
You can't
You shall not.
Come here, bastard. I'll stab you.
Leander Lepta smiles at you from behind his group of thugs. He raises a hand in mocking salute. Greetings, brave conqueror of the Stolen Lands. Allow me to congratulate you. Today's the day your name enters the history books. Oh, a beautiful punchline. And how long did you rehearse that in front of your mirror? Oh, you've no idea. I've practiced it since the first day the two of us crossed the border of my future lands. Oh, you cunt. Oh. Lander, and here I thought we were friends. Lander gives you a sad smile. We really were friends, but, you see, friends are the first thing you sacrifice when it comes to power. I like you, I really do, but you wouldn't have held the throne long anyway, with your love of dangerous adventures. In this way, at least your lands will serve the interest of House Lebda. Believe me, I'll miss you deeply. Ah. Think you can handle me? You really shouldn't underestimate me. You think my age somehow makes me inferior to you? Only rootless commoners, like you, bother measuring worth in just their, worth just in their own years lived. The worth of a noble must count the centuries their families have lived as well. If you're so smart, why come to kill me in person? Why tell me your plans? Do you know my house's motto? Success through grace. A knife in the back, poison in a cup, thugs in a dark alley. That's how the Sertovas deal with their problems. No, this is my first major victory. I wanted to see it all personally, to see your eyes as you breathe your last, knowing I'll be the one who benefits from all you've achieved. If only you knew, young Lambder, how much I'll miss you when you unexpectedly lose your head over this stupid prank. In all the barony, you were the only person who drew more irritation than I did. I mean, I know what he wants, but what does he want? Is it not obvious? Your lands, of course. I'm about to claim the right of heirloom of House Lebda. It's time we think about expanding our lands, increasing our glory. 10 years from now, everyone will know it was Lander Lebda who heroically tamed the stolen lands. Only historians will know anything about Titus Arik, Lander's general who died fighting the barbarians. But don't worry, I'll be sure they write about you in the most flattering terms. Perhaps I'll even hire a bard to write a ballad of your heroic death. Do you think Lindsay should have a chapter in her book titled Idiots in the Process of Converting Them into Dead Idiots? Yes! I mean, just look at all the material she has. Enough idle talk. You want my life? Come take it. Such spirit! Frankly speaking, I'll miss you, truly. When I hire new commanders, I hope to find candidates like you, brave like you, and gullible like you. Alright. Let's get some prayer out. Some haste. And yeah, he's gonna need some displacement.
Just a little more.
I don't even know where Lander is in all of this. Oh, right there. Oh, he is still alive. Now would be a good time for a heal.
Free.
Alright, so this got a little ugly.
Cannot hide.
End you.
Repent!
Will they ever learn?
Consider provoked.
Your life is low. Faces of
We shall overcome.
Ooh. Okay,
Notice awaits us.
so that was a little rougher than I planned, but fuck it. Satisfying. Ooh. Looks like a nice bow. It's just a +1 composite bow. Keen rapier +1. That might have been Lambter. don't foresee many other people using a rapier. Now let's double check. Does anyone have Lamder's name? No. Alright. Let's save.
We march ahead.
Some of these barbarians just don't want any.
I did as you asked.
It's for the best. For them, anyway.
Without a doubt.
I did as you asked.
Child of the Wind. It's a shield that increases your speed. Quite odd.
I will guide us.
Alright, let's buff up.
Yes, I'm still here.
We keep having this little weight thing pop up over our characters, but we're not even to heavy encumbrance.
Open to your orders.
Plus, oh,
Here.
alright, we're down
Ba.
a few buffs I'd like to have. Whatever.
Ba. Rite.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
Our time has
What's
come.
Titus's AC? 33? You find Gort near Armag's tent. When he notices you, he raises his hand to greet you. He unties Amiri and Nilak. Both women rise to their feet, rubbing their numb wrist, and exchange smiles of triumph. Was your ride a success? Yes and no. Armag's still alive. Matter not. He's still one of the strongest fighters in all of Galarion, but that's not important right now. He abandoned his army in the middle of battle. No one here will recognize him as chieftain after that. So Armag's on his own now? Not at all. There's still an entire army of our brothers and sisters back in Numeria, ready to obey his every word. They'd rather call us traitors than give up the dream of great Armag once more leading them to glory. We can try appealing to their reason, but I fear this will end with the Tiger Lord splitting into two separate tribes. Where did he go? That's the creepy part. Our Armag spent a lot of time searching for the tomb of ancient Armag, the hero of the past, whose incarnation he believes himself to be. I don't know if it's true, but I heard rumor that he finally found it. He took a small squad with him. The sisters opened a portal for them, and that's the last we saw of him. I guess he's inside the tomb already, and what he's looking for there could make him terribly powerful, more powerful than any of us can imagine. Okay, where's that? Only Armag and the sisters know. You'll have to find it on your own. So he'll have plenty of time. Alright. We have to stop him. Exactly. And you should be the one to do it, because we can't stay any longer. We're retreating to Numeria before another battle with the Brevins can start. So listen to me carefully. Find the tomb, find Armag, and kill him. If you don't, he'll be back soon enough with a new army, and then Rostov will fall, not to mention your barony. Amiri, are you alright? With a sour expression, Amiri shows you the hilt of her broken sword. Armag was really strong, the dirty piece of crap. But I survived, so hail Gorham, I guess. As for Armag, I'm still gonna get him. You're like, what will happen to your tribe now? An evil spirit still haunts us. We won't survive on our own. We're going back to Numeria with Gort and the others. Alright, farewell then. I'll do all I can to stop Armag. I hope you can talk some sense into your tribesmen. Alright. Amiri, Thanks for saving me. Doesn't it be my witness? I didn't deserve it, after all I said. Don't talk rubbish, sis. You think I'd let you die here? I said a lot of stupid stuff back then, too. Sorry. I know you don't want to see our tribe anymore, but at least visit us one more time. Many things have changed. We should talk, even if it's just one last time. Well, if you say so, fine, I'll come. But if anyone tries to send me to the woman's hut again, I won't be held responsible for what happens. I'll wait for you. And we leveled up. Oh yeah. Nothing special happens here. Oh, except we get a stat point. Greater weapon specialization is nice. But it's just 2 damage. And by this point in the game, 2 damage is not a big deal. This is good. Ignore 5 points of damage reduction. Yeah, I'll take penetrating strike. A discovery. Nice. Ooh. The cursed bombs are really powerful. Yeah, I've got to take Cursed Bomb. That's just way too good. And... more dex or more int? Still gonna go with int. No, dex is how the bombs land. The bombs are doing plenty of damage. Now, what I really want him to learn is mirror image. Is that not one you can get? I mean, protection from arrows is pretty good. guess it'll be blur. What is channel energy based off of? Three plus her charisma modifier. We need to get Harim some more charisma.
Oh, sorry.
Check the spell
Was
book.
lost in thought.
Make sure he's allocated what he needs to. Yeah, I really need to get used to using more monster summoning. It's kind of fun. Ooh, 46 points for 1d4 rounds. I'm not normally a fan of damage spells when I could have buff spells, but that one's quite good. Pretty sure rangers cast off wisdom. Let me check online for that just a sec. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. It is based off wisdom. Okay. So he's stealthier now. And a rogue talent. Spelling attack is obviously pretty great. Yeah, spelling attack for sure.
Please not Rapskull.
It's not even something I have to activate. It's just happening.
You can count on me.
Alright. Nothing big's happening here. I don't even have chain lightning, but should probably make an effort to learn it. Might be able to learn that right after this. Yeah, chain lightning. And let's see. Tarple's pretty cool. I mean, Dragonkine's cool, but it's never gonna be great for a caster. Yeah, greater heroism. Oh no, this is awful. Jesus, that's a scary spell. Ooh. It's like upgraded Scorching Ray. It's tempting. I need to have that just for later. So many blasty spells. Never did learn how to use heightened spell. I mean extend spell.
I will protect.
Why did all of his spells go away? It's an interesting spell. Alright, let's clear out some more of the map.
I won't let you down. Onwards, together.
Depend on me.
No, you're saying on the bottom right of your spellbook? Ah, that's so hidden. Why would you ever put that there? Huh. Okay. Okay. This is a bit time intensive then. Okay, let's go through our spellbook all over again. Okay.
The end draws near.
I think I gave her him heighten. No, he has extend as well. Alright, tick 2. Sorry, less than an hour, but whatever. Okay. I do want true seeing, but I also want the other stuff.
Our path leads on.
Done and done.
Ah. And Dexter. Looks like I missed some hi messages from you. So, I hope you have a great night too.
Ooh, shiny thing.
I'm surprised that didn't turn into a fight.
Forwards.
Is everyone pacified now?
Now is the beginning of the hunt. Nowhere to run.
A fine use of mind.
As dust.
You have a name? Dalaroon Myrnus. You see a group of Restifix soldiers giving you disturbed glances. A gnome who seems to be their leader waves around the holy symbol of Phrasma. Eddie's people, they're on our side. Sheathe your weapons. Who are you? Can't you tell? We're angels from the sky, come to judge this sinful world. Come, mortal, kneel and pray. The gnome strikes a pose as the rest of the soldiers laugh. What do we look like? These toughs are Sword Lord Jamandi's fighters, and I'm Dalaran Mirnus, their commander and regimental cleric. And you must be the Baron of the Freelance? Reports said you'd be bringing reinforcements soon. You're just in time. Now we'll give them what they deserve. I could ask, but I already know he serves Pharasma. What are you doing? Huh, what are we doing here? Maybe some kind of open-air picnic? No, I don't see enough food for that. Maybe a traveling circus show? That doesn't seem likely. Sure, there are plenty of clowns and trained horses around, but I don't hear a band playing. Oh, I know! We must be Lady Jamandi's reserve, ready to engage on the sound of our horn. What with being at war and all? Yes, of course. Why didn't I see it straight away? Good luck in battle. Same to you. Show that pantsless scum. They should have stayed out of Brevoy.
Without a doubt.
That was fun. There aren't enough truly sarcastic characters around. Of course, if there were too many, it would start to lose its flavor. Maybe they're just the right number of... Whoa! 82 diamond dust? Holy shit. That's a good find. Did I skin these wolves? The answer was no.
We march ahead.
I'm glad we stuck around and looted a little more. Diamond dust is 41 casts of restoration. That should take us through most of the game if, you know, we don't get too fucked up, which tends to happen, but still. 41 cast is a big deal.
Without a doubt.
Which knife to use?
What's up with the manticores?
Ow.
Strike is one.
A clever ploy.
Grotus awaits us.
Now, where do I leave this map? Might take a while for me to find the way off this battlefield.
Forwards.
Kinda wish they would describe it as something other than generic loot. It's making me think I should head back up there again. Oh, well, there's generic loot. I probably should head back up there again. Treasure. Oh, that's what I dropped. More generic loot. I need to make sure to hit that too. Yeah, marking loot on the map is very handy. Oh yeah, I forgot how much I deliberately left behind.
Our path leads on.
Well, I heard to look one more time. I should probably talk to them too.
Without a doubt.
I did as you asked.
That sounds awesome. Oh hey. Ring of Evasion's a big deal. I'll take a Ring of Evasion over luck any day. What is my reflex save? 10? Alright, I'm not going to be making a ton of reflex saves.
I will guide us.
I did as you asked.
Reaper's Vest. Max dex of 5. Perfect. But she actually loses 1 dex when I put it on. Or 1 AC. But why? She gets her full dex bonus. And this has 6 armor class, so that's 5. Confusing. Okay, well, we'll give it to someone else. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
The barbarians have retreated. Congratulations, my friend. You've managed the best kind of victory. A bloodless one.
There was a lot of blood.
A brilliant victory, Baron. I've no doubt that the noble house you will found will in time gain great glory, and bards will sing its praises in every tavern.
I don't fight for glory. Some reasons are more substantial than that.
I haven't the slightest doubt of that. I wonder what it cost the Aldori to receive such services.
I can't believe you hear coins jingling behind every interaction, like some pathetic shopkeeper. Have you been a ruler for so long that you only see others as servants? Maybe try reading through your family's chronicles sometime. The concept of honor once meant something to your ancestors.
Ouch.
The deeds of the Baron in his lands are already worthy of legend. He has proven he has the virtues necessary to be not just a Baron, but to be a true king.
Things just keep becoming more interesting with you. So, near Restov's border, where once only impenetrable woods, monster lairs, and bandit dens were found, a real kingdom is emerging? I confess you have surprised me. Well, I won't object. It will be entertaining to see how that turns out.
I wonder if they'd be so flattering if I were evil.
I haven't the slightest doubt that this man will become one of the best kings the River Kingdoms have ever known.
Mandy extends her open palm to you. I'll take the neutral one. I'll to both ladies.
You take upon yourself a heavy and thankless burden, but I believe you're up to the challenge.
I agree. I suppose that would be best for us all. And now, let me bid you farewell. I was truly happy to meet you face to face once more. With all my heart, I wish your young kingdom great prosperity. And I hope your newly established noble family will have a long and glorious history.
Well, Your Highness, it's time to get ready for the coronation. You'll probably want to restore order within your lands first. As I'm sure you'll agree, it would certainly be odd to hold a celebration with monsters roaming the land and a crazed barbarian chieftain still at large. Once these issues are resolved, I'll be happy to see the region once known as the Stolen Lands become a full-fledged country, led by a truly noble sovereign. Oh, one more thing. I've been informed of young Lebeda's escapade. If you wish, I can attempt to avert a scandal by discreetly returning his body to his family for resurrection. Your name will never come up.
Alright.
Don't mention it. And now, I must return to my army. Till we meet again at your coronation.
Coronation.
We march ahead.
That's something exciting to look forward to. Okay. Now it's time to see what was going on with Tristan and Candlemere Lake. And then we'll head back up here and see what's going on with the crazy barbarian who's found the tomb of some other powerful barbarian.
Hoping not fight back. Best kind of fight. Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first. Ouch!
Revoked.
I was out of bombs, but I'm trying to set that as my preferred bomb type.
Yes, I'm still here.
It's probably time to take a nap. We did just win a small battle.
Vordekai filled a sepulchre, a place of peace and contemplation, with passion and pointless vanity. I found it disturbing.
Right feelings, wrong reasons.
Graves always have liches and evil undead and stuff. You should be used to it by now.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
I don't feel bad about pushing heroes to march night and day through the lands, but if I were the one having to walk, I would definitely be taking a nap every night.
A rest would be welcome.
Imagine that. King! You know, I always believed in you. You keep it up and who knows, in a couple years, you might even become an emperor. But that Armag, he and those creepy sisters barely managed to find the tomb. How are we going to find it? I mean, I suppose I have a bit of an idea, but I'm not sure. What's this idea of yours? We're not the first to live in these lands. Countless other people were here before us. Maybe they knew something about the tomb. If we could find some archives from previous inhabitants of the stolen lands, like the dwarves maybe. Truth be told, I don't really know where to look for them, but these lands are swarming with ruins. There must be an archive or two left somewhere. I mean, maybe. Hopefully. I have scouts we can send. Seriously? You have your own scouts? Well, I don't know why I'm so surprised. You're soon to be king. Fine, then let them search. Or we could just pack our things and go find it. The tomb's well hidden. Over the centuries, no one but our mag has found it, and it took him forever. If we go wandering around without a clue, we could still be looking till the end of time. Before we go, we need some leads. Alright. Let's do it then. Let's find the tomb. We have to hurry. Who knows what our mag might do, given enough time there. We have ferries, Titus. They wander the narrow marches along the border. They refuse to leave. They say the lands are theirs. Your people are frightened. The ferries are an old tribe. They have their rules, and we must honor them. Order your subjects to leave this land, or there will be war. Alright, I guess we can give up some turf. Like, I only hope someone uses it, not leaves it to rot in some chest. Like, well, no promises. This is one of the better deserved rests in the entire nation. Okay, well, we failed, but it was only loyalty -1. Our loyalty is quite high. "20 days. Lander, the unfortunate little traitor, planted spies in your realm. We should find them or suffer the consequences of their plots. With spies in the barony, all events that could be solved by the grand diplomat or minister, roll 2 checks with a penalty of -2 and pick the worst result. Jesus. But I don't have anyone who can be counselor. Fuck. And 15 days for that. Well, despite personally doing a good job, we're having trouble in the barony. Let's see if Valerie wants to talk again. How are things with the storyteller and Lindsay? It's amazing, but they seem not to feel insulted by my rash words. But of course, I delivered all due apologies.
Forwards.
Hey, get him on!
Alright. Pretty sure this gives your weapon the acid effect. Alright. 50,000. No small amount. It's a 1 AC penalty, but it's very appropriate. This headband of mental perfection would go pretty well on her rim. Doesn't really need the int, but he does need the wisdom and the charisma. This phylactery of positive channeling is quite good, but may have outlived its usefulness. I don't know. It's an average of 6 extra healing. But he'd get 2 extra channels. And he'd get the wisdom, which increases his spell casting. I'll try it out. I'm not gonna toss away my phylactery right away. Getting an extra 6th level spell is a big deal. It's got a bonus to every single thing except dexterity. I'll save one more time. And I think I'll call it an episode. Alright guys, hope you had fun. I know I did. Be good.